Refugees in Awel in South Sudan may be receiving their last food supplies. They've been told by World Food Programme officials that the rations they depend on to live are running out. Most fled violence in villages and towns across neighboring Sudan.
When the war began, everything fell apart. Leaving Al Fashir was extremely difficult. I had to leave some family members behind, and I still have no news about them.
There are more than 1 million Sudanese refugees and South Sudanese returnees in camps across the country. But South Sudan is also facing its own internal struggles: conflict, displacement, and severe food shortages. Millions of South Sudanese do not have enough to eat. It may not look like it in towns like Akobo in eastern South Sudan, which has a rich farmland. But many people fled after fighting broke out in the region in March. It means they missed the planting season, so there won't be much to harvest.
My husband died, children died in the bush, there was no hospital. That is why the children were dying. My home was burned down.
Aid workers are struggling to meet the growing needs of communities in this part of South Sudan.
So the number of people who are food insecure in South Sudan is about 10 million. Out of that 10 million, with the resources that WFP expected to receive at the beginning of the year, we have targeted 3 million.
And what are the immediate challenges, especially when it comes to Akobo, which is one of the most affected areas?
We're really talking about making a distinction between somebody who is going to be hungry and somebody who is going to be starving. We have reduced to 50% for most of the population that we serve. So they are surviving on 50% of what you and I should actually have on our daily consumption.
You're not just talking about, food shortages, you're also talking about El Nino.
The rains have been late this year. It's much hotter than it should be. When it rains just a little bit. Crops haven't matured to the level they should at this time of the year, and we're worried about how much yield they'll be able to get.
And with all these pressures, South Sudanese and Sudanese people in places like Akobo and Awel have very few options to find food. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera.